Today I'm going to show y'all how I do this 3D phone screen transition in After Effects using Element 3D. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is download Blender and sign up for free on Sketchfab. Once you do both of those things, you want to click the link in the description and go here, download the 3D model .fbx, download. And before you do that, make sure you create a folder. I already created one. Just copy the location, paste it in. I already have it pasted, but just paste it in, save, open it, double click, drag both folders, go to source, click on model, click again, then drag it. Then you want to go ahead and open Blender, delete the cube, press X, then enter, then file, import.dee, paste in the location, source, double click, file, export.obj, paste the location again, go to source, and then just name it iPhone, then export. Okay, so once you've exported the model and have your scene ready, you want to create a solid, add CC Jaws. Okay, open up the completion or just copy my settings. Then you want to just graph it. You just copy my graph. Alright, once you have that, you want to create another solid. Then add element to the solid. Go to scene setup. Press import. Paste in the location. Go to source, iPhone.obj, press OK. Then you want to rotate it so it's facing us. So just put 0 right here. Okay, press OK. Cool, then you have the iPhone inside. So now we need to do the texture, so then our clip goes into the iPhone. Okay, so what you'll need to do is export the last frame of your scene. So make sure you go to the last frame, then composition, save frame as, file. Now where it says Photoshop, click on it, and then make it JPEG sequence, then render it. Once you do that, import it in. Okay, so once you have it in the project, what you want to do is go ahead and import the iPhone texture. So I'm going to drag this, put it in here. Then I'm going to drag it into a new composition. Now what you need for this is a screenshot or screen recording of some sort of album cover that you'd like to use. So I already have one. Drag it. Now what you need to do is scale it in. Then just mask around it so then it fits in. So once you've masked it, you want to just turn it back on, and there you go. It's not a perfect mask, but I'm just rushing it for the tutorial. So once you have that done, you want to actually add your scene to it. So go back, where it says material, then grab your render, then just scale it up a bit. Then you'll have something that looks like this. So go back to the main composition where you have your element. Then you want to drag the material into the composition, turn it off, cut it, click on the element solid, open it up, go to custom layers, go to texture maps. Then you see that the material layer is number 2. So then go back, number 2, then go to scene setup. Then open up this arrow right here, click on material, where it says diffuse, click on this box, then click on this arrow, custom layer 1, okay, then okay. There you go. Now to fix this tint, go back in, click the light bulb, make it white, enable diffuse color, make it like 80, press OK. There you go. What you could also do is add a light, point light, okay. Position it around like here, turn it down a bit. There you go. Then you want to add a camera, then link the camera to the null. Then you want to zoom in. Once you have it aligned, you just want to scale out. You want to do a graph sort of like this one right here. So it'll look like something like this so far. So to fix that and make it smoother, we can add posterize time. Something like 16 or 17 could work. Maybe 16. Then you want to add some rotation to it. So go to your element layer, group 1, particle look, particle rotation, enable these three, press U, go to the last frame, then mess with it however you like. Same graph. Then you could also add some motion blur. So render settings, motion blur on, then some camera lens blur as well. Add a layer at the very top. Camera lens blur. Do something like 12 or maybe 15. And so if you want to do that spinning transition, here's how you do it. So I'm going to make this layer longer so then you have more space to work with. So you want to go to particle look, multi-object, enable it. Then where it says Y rotation, enable it. Go to the very end, press 1 for a full rotation. Then you want to select the two keyframes and do a graph sort of like this one. Apply it and let's see how it looks. Alright, now if you want to have it so it cuts to a different screen, I'm going to go around here where it's not facing us. So then we can go into the layer, then just cut this out, go back, play it, and there you go. And so if you found this tutorial useful, feel free to subscribe and follow my Instagram for more content.